All right, y'all. Before we get into this video, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that bell, turn on post notifications, so you're notified every time we drop. And you know you'll be notified every time we drop, man. Today's video, this shorty talking about. y'all see what she talking about. She talking about
Time on how this
Lakers player cheated on his girl with her, man. We're gonna get right into this.
time I started my degree in 1986. 30 years later, decided to complete my goals, earning my degree with a
Wish I
grade
could find the
level.
actual video for it, but it's gonna do.
Time on how this Lakers player cheated on his girlfriend. So this happened back in January. I just got out of a breakup a few months prior, and I saw that there was a basketball game happening in Dallas. It was a Mavericks Lakers game. So I googled the Lakers roster, and I went ahead and followed this one dude that stuck out to me, and that was super cute. At the time, he didn't have any pictures of him and his girl on his page, so I assumed that he was single. Why did this man follow me back right away? And he messaged me like, "Hey, are you living in Dallas or are you from there? Like, what's up? Where you stay?" I was like, "Yeah, I live in Dallas." He was like, "Bet." He was like, "I'm hopping on the plane right now. We're on the way to Dallas, but we play tomorrow night. But I gotta see you tonight." I'm like, "Okay, bet."
Peep this, y'all. Peep this, y'all. Bust down. This is a bust down. We talk about this a lot. These are the shorties that you holler at. You tell them what you want. Well, this about to happen. This about to happen. This about to happen. Need you to come over here. We're gonna do this. We're doing that. They do everything you tell them to do, and you bust it down, and you go about your business. Straight bust down. Let's continue listening to the story, bro.
He also said that he was gonna throw me some tickets to go to the game. I told him I'd probably just go alone, so he just sent me one. Later that night comes, he ordered me a black truck, and I went to the hotel that the Lakers were staying at. I was so scared to pull up to the hotel because one thing about players, if they're staying in a hotel while on an away game, there's gonna be security downstairs. Like, not everybody can just walk in the hotel. Why did I go in the hotel and I had to tell the lady his name, what room number he was in? I had to give her my ID, I had to give her my full name, I had to sign. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is a big footprint. I didn't think anything of it though. I just thought it was normal, like, regulations. This was my first time meeting him, so whenever I got upstairs, I was super nervous.
Here's the thing. Also, here's the thing. Also, there are women out here who brag about being bust downs. Like she literally came to the internet to tell everybody on the internet that a Lakers I cheated a Lakers player cheated on his girlfriend with me. She literally came to the internet to let guys know her operation. Also, in order for us to get you, all we gotta do is fly you here, tell you to come here. You're gonna do anything I want you to do, then I can send you about your business. Motherfuckers be crazy. Like, what was the point? Like, people be thinking they be exposing people, when in reality, all they do is expose themselves. Like, this is exposing yourself. Coming to the internet, basically telling everybody that, yeah, I knew he had a girlfriend. I didn't care. I still mess with him. He cheated on his girlfriend with me. So I'm gonna tell everybody about it. Like, but this would be the type of shorty right here that will be taught. This would be the type of shorty that will want respect, that will want a committed relationship. This would be the type of shorty right here. 2 or 3 years from now, they're gonna want a committed relationship. They're gonna want this. They're gonna want that. Bust down.
But everything was pretty cool, at first. We were listening to music, we were talking, getting to know each other. He was opening up, telling me stuff about his family. I know he was just making small talk. Also, I forgot to say, but he asked me if I wanted to spend the night with him. And I was just out of a breakup, so I was like, hell yeah. I think I was literally texting my ex on the way there, talking about I'm going out to the Lakers game tomorrow. He was over here like, who is? I'm like, oh, friend, whole time it's the player. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. After small talk, he changed the music, and I was like, okay, like, I gotta bust it open now. Sorry, TMI. He was super sweet, super respectful, but one thing I'll say was I really couldn't take it, literally and physically. I'm not the type of girl just to be doing anything with anybody, you feel me? Last time I did something was something with my ex, so it really wasn't that enjoyable. It was
Yo,
Hold on, man. Shorty, listen. No, ain't no way. She talking about last time. Last time I took something was with my ex. And like, no, Shorty. This is what you do, man. So this let me give y'all some game. They will do this on a larger scale, right? So if they're doing this on a larger scale, that lets you know they're doing it on a smaller scale. People just don't wake up one day and I'm gonna do this because it's this person and it's on a larger scale. No, they've been doing that. They've been having a guy. They've been talking to another guy. They've been having an ex-boyfriend that they broke up with, and they still talking to the ex-boyfriend. Cause y'all know, even though y'all break up, for some reason it's like y'all ain't even broke up. Cause y'all still may talk to each other. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is not the same. But for but y'all know what I mean, right? Towards like you broke up, but y'all still talk. Y'all still text every day. Still talking every day. Like y'all still go together. Y'all gonna go together. But this ain't the first time she done this. So let's listen to what he about to say.
Oh, this is wild. This is just wild.
It's not wild, nigga.
Y'all shouldn't be trusting anybody at this point. I'm not even in a position to where I got to worry about it at all ever in life, and so I'm blessed in that way. But y'all shouldn't trust anybody. Listen to what she said. She said that she was talking to her ex while she was on her way to get basically black trucked over to the players hotel. Didn't take her out, didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
She Googled. And here's the worst part about it. These women are now, well, they ain't now, ain't no now. They've been like this. This is just now getting exposed. They willing to talk about and expose. She's basically telling on the player, you can do process of elimination to figure out the player. And then they're not even ashamed about busting it open for a real one openly on the platform and telling you that they doing it. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical.
Okay, so whoever homeboy is, he making this seem like, oh my gosh, it's diabolical. Oh my gosh, it's he making it seem like, oh my gosh, why is this happening, brother? This shit been happening, bro. This is not surprising. Shorties all the time get flown out or get trucked in or whatever to meet a NFL player, smash. They go about their business, bro. This ain't nothing new. Me and my homies, we used to do that. Not on the larger scale of how we're gonna rent this car for y'all fly. We ain't do that, but we used to do that. Meet a shorty, she come to the crib, get plowed, go about her business, bro. This is not nothing new. This is not diabolical. This is not none of that, bro. This is just what happens whenever you got a hoe that's willing to spread her legs for damn near anything that looks nice or anything that has something or just somebody just in general. You ain't most of the time you ain't even gotta have a bunch. They could just like who you are as a person. Hell, you could be a thug and you could have did some time, got out, you got tattoos, you got your dreads, and she looking at you like, oh, I like you. She mess around with you, make smoke some weed with her, give her a couple shots of some bottle, then the bottle, then she let you smash. She let you, you know what I mean? So this is not, oh my god, it's not freak out time, y'all. Don't let this dude try to make you, oh my god, diabolical. No, this stuff been happening, bro. Like happens every day in the hood. Nothing new. See what he talking about though.
And it is insane. And so, if for the young guys, right? Because I know there's some younger guys that watch. There's also some people that got a lot of significant money that they running into with some athletes that I know. And I know that y'all check out the platform. Y'all DM me and everything like that. Let me just give y'all some insight, bro. You at the beginning of your career. Women have no problem whatsoever telling on you, doing the story time, looking for the clout, even if it's at their own expense, because there's gonna be other women inside of their comments trying to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are food. Y'all mark. Y'all got to move differently. You got to move a little bit more professionally. You're going to have to grow the fuck up, even though you only a certain age, because they don't have no problem telling your business, ruining your relationship, ruining your situationship, messing up your endorsements, turning into a Mariah Mills for the Zion Williamson, and just messing up everything that you got, all of the motion that you got going on. I got to be careful, bro. It's so and they for the streets, they for everybody. What you think that you the first person that she busted open for?
I was just kind of like, let's get to work. Get to work. So after that, we just called it a night. He ordered some food. We just chilled, talked even more. And then early in the morning, he did tell me he had to get up and go practice. I expected just to stay at his hotel and then like a little bit before the game, like get dressed, go to the game, and then go home and call it quits after that. So we ended up falling asleep. The next day came. He had left and went to practice, and I heard like the door opening in the hotel, but I didn't think anything of it. I was fast asleep. Y'all, when I woke up, why did this man literally have flowers on the bed? And then he had like a card certificate to go to the hotel spa. I was like, hold on a minute. I might do this more often because, huh?
Listen, y'all. Are y'all really paying attention? I don't think y'all really paying attention. Let me get big on y'all real quick. I don't think y'all really paying attention. Now, she said basically she went there, right? Well, she basically played some music, chill, whatever, busted her down. When she woke up, she said flowers on the bed. She said they had a car to go to the hotel spa. And she also said basically they got some food. And he said she may do this more often. Wow. This how you know when shorties be this how you know when these shorties be broke. This how you know when they ain't used to encountering nice nice things or being around nice, what I'm saying, going to nice places. Shorty, you mean to tell me you gonna do this more often over some flowers, a trip to the spa, some food? Yeah, y'all follow me here? Flowers, trip to the spa, some food. So now we know. Anybody that knows her, now that you know, all you gotta do is get her some flowers, book her a spa appointment, and take her out to eat. And you can, and she gonna come and do whatever you want her to do. You can go get some cheap flowers, $10, $15. You can book a spa appointment, $50, $60. You can get her some she don't require no high end food. You can get her some Mexican food, $25. This shorty right here is like $100 special, bro. Literally $100 special, and you can get her together. Like like I said, people come to this internet trying to expose basketball players, but they expose themselves. Hell, you can go out to eat with somebody and the bill be what, 65, $70, right? So you 70% there. With this one, hell, you can just bring her to the rooms, the flowers, and get just a spa card. Just $100 special, bro. Just all for $100. This right here, that's on the internet trying to act all, gonna be acting all bougie and acting all this when you see it. $100, bro.
A day? A solo date for me? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love you already, literally. Like, I don't think I've ever had a player be like, "Oh, you can stay tonight,"
She got
and
Van
book me
Cleef
a
on.
spa the next day. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like true love. That sounds like true love. I'm so delusional. So I went to the spa.
So peep this. I don't know if y'all noticed this. I'm not a lot of y'all probably ain't hip to this, but you look right here, right? Van Cleef's. We can look these up real quick. Hold on. Now look. Now I'm finna show y'all this. The Van Cleef. So this lets you know. She tried to make the point of, oh, I'm not finna. I don't do this much, right? Watch this. You see how much these cost, right? These are Van Cleef. Well, put necklace, but I meant bracelet. We'll put bracelet here. There we go. Bracelet. Now, the prices of these, no, no, no. The prices of these are actually, let's go right here. They're up there. These are actual real prices of these. Like these numbers, big numbers, big numbers. So if y'all didn't know this, big numbers. So not only is Shorty acting as if, whoa, this is my first time doing this, right? See by these numbers: 48, 31.90, 18, 27, 53, 29. You can see this, right? Not only is Shorty on her acting as if, okay, well, uh, I normally don't do this, or I'm gonna do this more often. This goes back to what we've been saying about her, y'all. This shit right here goes back to what we've been saying. She been doing this. You got a Van Cleef on, unless it's fake, unless you got a knockoff version, which, like I said, a lot of people's into the knockoff version of things. So this is she talking about.
It was literally so much fun. I got drunk literally off of 3 drinks, but I was like, keep them coming, keep them coming. He had texted me to let him know whenever I woke up, and I did. And he was like, oh, you can stay at the hotel or like you can leave. It really doesn't matter. But he was like, let me know whenever you're about to get there and whenever you're about to leave, because sometimes my teammates are like on our floor. I was like, okay, bet. I ended up going home because I left a few makeup products at my house, and I needed to also get a Lakers shirt for the game because I didn't have anything. It's kind of ironic that I wore a Lakers shirt for this video, but anyways. So I get ready to go to the game. I go, and my tickets are super close. Like, I'm right behind the goalpost. I think that's what it's called. The player that I was with actually was injured, so he wasn't playing that day. Guys, why during halftime they were playing games and they were like pretty much putting a spotlight on people on the screen, and the spotlight landed on me and they moved me to court seat tickets. Y'all, I was on the court side acting a fool. I was yelling at the players, I need 3 more assists because I had placed a bet on my game. Like, come on, I need 3 more assists. So the game had ended. I went home. I literally had so much fun, like so much fun. Every time I go to an NBA game, it's always something new. Like, I have a blast. On the way home, he texted me like, it was nice meeting you. You know, we should definitely meet up if we're in the same city again. He was like, I saw you during halftime. He was like, I'm glad that you got a court seat ticket. Because I told him the Lakers was my favorite team. Whole time it was my ex's favorite team, and my ex was literally sick watching me sit courtside at a Lakers game because he's never been to one and he's from LA. So I go home, I go to sleep, don't think anything of it. The next morning I wake up and he's like, hey, we have another day here in the city. Like, we should link up, we should go do something. I'm like, okay, bet, let's go do something. I'm down. I love it all. Guys, why was I getting ready to get dressed to go out with them? And he was like, I need to tell you something. I was like, okay, what do you need to tell me? Y'all probably know exactly where my mind went. I was like, oh my gosh, like, are you dirty? Guys, I was stressing because what.
Here's a question: did you bust it down for a real one with no rubber?
It feels great when it's clean. The
Let me tell
new
you something.
Cedar H2 Pro.
See, this is how you listen. This is how you know. This is how you know people be pre-watching a video before they react. Like, bro, where did that come from? Where did you bust it down for a real one, no rubber? He got to tell you something. Why would your mind immediately go to a rubber, bro? You pre-watch this video, man.
Exactly do you need to tell me? We're strangers. We're strangers. Unless like it was like, oh, I fuck with you, you know, but it's like, come on. Guys, why.
I'm thinking before she even say what you gotta say, I'm thinking more of the lines by reading the title, more of the lines. I gotta tell you something. Well, hey, I got a wife here, I got a girl here, so if you want to mess around, it's cool. But you know, my girl live here too, so I ain't trying to. I'm thinking more on the lines of this. This dude thinking about you bust it down with a rubber. What did you pre-watch the video, my nigga? The fuck? These niggas be thinking they slick. They don't have natural reactions, man.
Why was this man like, I'm in a situationship? And I was like, with who? I was like, oh, like you're just talking to somebody. He was like, no. I was like, oh, like you're just getting to know somebody. Like, I was like, and you're not married, like, right? Guys, this man was literally like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, why didn't you tell me? Y'all, this man is like, well, actually, I proposed to her, but we're working on things right now. Like, you, you're working on things? Like, but we just, and you just, and y'all, but I was confused. I was so confused.
I'm amazed at how dumb the guys are nowadays, even with all of the information and the OGs and the mentorships and all of the situations that you've seen other people fall into, and how willing women are willing to just tell the story and just ruin their reputation. But I guess they don't care because it's always going to be another simp around the way. So I guess it all makes sense.
Y'all, my heart literally broke. I was like, what in the world? Like, what devilish activities did you just have me partake in? I'm over here thinking this is a single man. A single man. Guys, he was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, I should have told you. But he was like, I just feel kind of guilty waking up this morning when I had such a good time with. Why are you still in my phone? Guys, so I went to his Instagram, I did some deep digging, and I found this girl's page. And when I tell y'all, I request her page because she was private, and whenever she accepted me, I'm talking about post after post. This man literally has a whole own highlight of his. And I'm just like, what in the world? So this girl never followed me back. She did watch my story that I was at the game and everything, but she never followed me back and she never opened my DM. I messaged her. I was like, "Hey, girl, are you dating this guy?" That's
Now, why was
Oh, shorty. See, this is the this is stuff person be talking about. I get this. Okay, let's be 100, y'all. I'm gonna get big on y'all. Let's be 100. We all done it. Some y'all probably gonna do it today. Some y'all probably gonna do it tomorrow. Some y'all did it yesterday. Um, all right, but no, we all done found somebody. Then we want to know more about them, so we may go to their Facebook, search on their Facebook, go to their Instagram, search on their Instagram. We may do stuff like that. Go TikTok, Snapchat, whatever. Search around to see what we can find, and everything start linking together. Then you figure out this person or that person, this person or that person. She dating him, he dating her. Also, it makes sense as to why they always been so close and da 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 da. But why go out of your way to see? She's trying to start shit. You're messaging. You're supposed to be the sneaky link. You're supposed to be the one that hush hush, nobody hears about, nobody whatever. But you so thirsty for the attention. Which you don't understand is you already had all the power and control anyway by messing with him, and then when he told you that, you had even more power and control because you got the spade in your pocket, man. Spade. You the only one with there's only one book left. Everybody got clubs and hearts. You got the spade, so you're gonna win the book, right? Why would you? Why would you go out and message Shorty, DM Shorty? Like, are you seeing such and such? Why? It makes no sense, man. It's like you messed up your own play. That you can. What do you gotta say?
she messaged the girl that obviously is in a relationship with the guy that just bust her down, an NBA player? Why would she message her in any capacity at all whatsoever? Why are they doing it? Social media done made y'all too accessible, and this is why I don't like this shit. Honestly, this is why I don't like it. It's why I don't even check my DMs, bro.
all I said. Are you dating this guy? Because maybe she would have been like, no. And I'm like, okay, then I'm good. Y'all, why did this girl reply back to me like weeks later? She was like, yeah, why? What's up? I was like, oh, girl.
Here's the thing. Also, here's another thing. Also, I don't believe that because let's be 100. If your page is private, right, and then you gotta accept people, whatever. Depends on how many followers you got, stuff, blase, blase. Yes, people be in the DMs and all that stuff, but people get all type of crazy stuff in their DMs. So I don't believe that she responded back. I believe that you may send a message and she didn't respond back. Now you making a video. Now you making a whole video just to get some attention because you wanted to start some shit to begin with. That's what I honestly believe. I don't believe, I really don't believe that she communicated with Shorty back, bro. I believe she felt like, oh, well, she's getting the spotlight. Okay, well, I had a good time. I can enjoy this life. I want this life. Because that's what most people do. Let me get big on y'all real quick. That's what most people do. Most people will say there's a man, you know what I'm saying? And then he's cheating on this girl with this girl. He'll show the girl that he's cheating with, he show her a great time. And then when it's time for him to go about his back to his regular life with his girl, and Shorty goes back to her regular life, it's not the same no more. You know what I'm saying? And then she's sitting around wondering, like, man, like, hold on, this girl that he cheated with me, but he went back to her, and she's receiving the benefits of that. I can't have that. I want that life. I want her life. So what they do, they try to make it messy, try to mess it up, and then when they can't mess it up or make it messy, what do they behind the scenes? What do? They come to social media and air the business out. Well, I'm best with this guy, da, 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 so that he can uh, to cause him turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So she can get him out of the way. Guys do the same things to females too. Guys will do the same thing. They will hate on another dude just so that the girl that they really like, she get away from the dude or she leave the dude so they can slide on in there.
Early, whenever he was at this away game, like me and him saw each other, I did not know he had a girlfriend. This girl gonna talk about some, why are you in my phone? Just leave it alone. How long ago was it? I'm like,
It's a real
I'm
one.
sorry, like I thought you just wanted to know, Bookie. I was so confused. Like, I was confused. Like, do you not care?
So here's the thing. I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some real live game about a lot of these women who date these professional players and professional athletes and people just in the spotlight in general. They understand what comes with that. They understand that women are going to be throwing themselves at that guy. They understand that sometimes, not all the time, sometimes he may slip up and he may smash somebody. But the real ones, I'm gonna tell you what the real ones do. They don't file for the divorce and get all the money and everybody's like, yeah, girl, you go. He cheated. Nah, because they really genuinely actually do care for the man, actually love the man. They just understand his fucking position. Temptation's a motherfucker. I mean, think about it. You work millions and millions of dollars. People, millions and millions of people all over the world know you. You got bad shorties throwing themselves at you left and right. It's hard for a dude to be like, oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm cool. No, I'm cool. No, I'm cool. You're going to slip up. And if you don't slip up with the females, most of them dudes are DL anyways. They're going to slip up with a guy. It's just, it just come with the territory. Everybody is not a cheater. Everybody's not going to slip up, but it's a high probability that people are going to slip up. And everybody, it is what it is, man. Like you're a human, man. So you're human. But no, Shorty, the one that said, "Why you in my phone?" Shorty understand that. She know he gonna slip. Okay, he may mess around with Shorty, cool. And you ain't got to bring it to my face as long. The real ones is as long as it's not in the public. Like what she doing now, as long as it's not in the public, the woman can live with it most of the time. Once it get to the public, over with.
Y'all, she literally was like, thanks, but no thanks. Have a good rest of your day. And she blocked me. She blocked me. Like, sis, there's no way somebody's coming to me as a woman and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. When they have screenshots, videos, everything. Like, sis, like, you could call up to the hotel and see who visited him that night. It was
Yo, y'all still letting chicks bring their phone around y'all and y'all falling asleep with them and stuff like that?
me. But anyways, I'm not tripping. I think sis just honestly was there for the bag. I don't blame her, but damn, he was overly going, y'all. To this day, they're still together. He started posting her, thank goodness. So hopefully, like, he's done with the roaming around. But whenever stuff like that happens, I just remind myself, it's not athletes. It's just any man in general. Don't trust a man in general. Now, whenever I go out with guys, I'm always like, okay, like, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you divorced? Are you engaged? What is
It don't matter. They all still going, and then they gonna talk about you on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Then all of your information is gonna be out there, and you're gonna be looking like a fool. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, she most definitely mad because she ain't get that spotlight. She ain't get that position because I'm gonna tell you something. If she did get that spotlight, if she did get that attention, she wouldn't be on social media doing that. And another thing is, get big. Another thing is, a lot of women in that position, they will ignore these little pity pat holes and being they DM like, I saw your man such and such, your man was over here. They will annoy, they will avoid even remotely entertaining that just because they know that a lot of these women want their position, and a lot of people just spread lies and make lies up just to cause confusion and cause complications within your relationship. Even not even on the larger scale. Y'all even know it. In your relationship, if your relationship right now, is there a certain particular person that's always in the middle of y'all stuff? There's a certain particular person that's always trying to give your girl bad advice about you, how to deal with you. And there's a certain particular guys that is always giving your man bad advice on how you need to deal with you. That's all she is. She's one of those, man. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. We did a little something different. Make sure to let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section below, bro. Always share the video, and you always clip this video and create your own channel with it. We out to the next one, y'all.